You are first. Swamiji, please explain the emotional plane again. Why are they most different? Namaste. Namaste. God loves, differentiation. If there is only one emotion, you will be bored. That is why they are different. Pardon? Yeah. Yes, yes. Why it is difficult to watch? Yeah, it is difficult to watch. Really. That is very true. क्या क्या चीज अच्छा sorry. Yeah, it is difficult to watch. Suppose something is difficult, but you persist, and one day you succeed. How happy you are. Hmm? You have no money, you struggle very hard, and then one day you become very rich. It gives you contrast. If things are easy, then there is no joy. There is no joy. When you earn it, when you pay the price, when you struggle and then you get, you know the value. Few things are given to you, and few things you have to earn. Like I was saying day before, yesterday, that we have three states of consciousness. One is sleep, one is dream, and one is waking. Now the fourth one, you have to earn it. Without effort, without sadhana, without paying price, you cannot have it. It is called turiya, the fourth. Fourth state means just now you have subjective consciousness. You are one with your thought, one with your emotion, one with your action, whatsoever you call it. You are identified. There you disidentified, and consciousness is objective. You are no more subjective. Now all your reactions are subjective reactions. There no subjective reaction. You start seeing things as they are. Just now you don't see things as they are. You project, you want, you desire, things should be according to you. Everybody wants things should be according to him. But how it is possible? And that is the whole struggle of the humanity. A wife wants things according to her, and the husband. The same. That is the struggle. This nation wants things according to his ideology or whatsoever, and the neighbor also. That is the struggle. What is nobody is bothered about. Now God has given everything to everyone, but we are controlling everything. Man is controlling everything. This is called subjective consciousness. In objective consciousness, you are just relaxed, not fighting. You are happy with what you have. Don't demand, and everything is yours, the whole sky is yours. But you want to control it. Emotions are difficult to watch. Not only emotion. You watch your action. They are also difficult. And one should start watching his action. When you are leaving this place and going to the seashore, just watch how you are moving. Just be alert. Just keep remembrance. And you will see within 3 steps you forget everything. Whenever you move your body, be alert, be aware, and watch. You will see it is difficult. Even to watch your own action is difficult. To watch thought is even difficult because it is more subtler, more deeper. And emotions are really dense. It's like a jungle. You are afraid of the jungle, even you would not like to enter into it. But one has to enter. If one wants enlightenment, one has to enter. There are people, there are sadhanas, there are practices where people just forget all this. They never touch the emotions. Like in Aziz's work, they don't touch emotions at all. But emotions are there. They are you. Where they will go. And if you try to forget it and you keep yourself busy and the guest is waiting, so guest will be sitting there. When you will be free, you will say, "Oh, sir, my bill, clear my bill. Attend me, give my money." Emotions cannot spare you. The best way is to take care of everything, whatsoever is there. Your desires, your wishes, your thoughts, your emotions. You must learn how to attend everything and create a harmony. Does not choose only one direction. Be aware of all. That is arduous. But if you do that, then you will be wholesome. Otherwise, you will be lopsided. There are sadhus. Now, one Swamiji is here. He is disciple of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. He is world famous. Huge. Everything huge. Everything. He is a great saint. He is Maharishi. Not only Rishi, Maharishi. And he has story to tell about him. So this kind of thing happens. Inside you are something else. To the world you are showing something else. You are a hypocrite. You are not the real one. A real one will not bother to move around the world, to show what he is, to collect money and to make this big and that big and this and that, this and that. To have the real thing, to try for the real thing, to search the real thing, very rare one will do it. To discover who am I. And in the discovery, one finds that there is no I. What is not personal, it is impersonal. It is universal. There is only universal energy, manifested in millions and millions and millions forms. Each moment, new forms coming up, old forms going. Like you see waves in the ocean. New waves coming, old waves going. All the time this is happening. All the time this is happening. We use the word I have done this, I like this, I dislike this, I hate you, I love you. We go on using this word I. Where is that I? Can anybody tell me this is I? It is functional. It is not there. It is not real. But it has become so real, very powerful. Hold all the time. All the time. Even it holds like this, I am enlightened. Even it becomes enlightened also. I becomes enlightened. I is the problem. How I can be enlightened? It's not possible. Shadow cannot claim anything. Shadow can know its original status, that much is enough. In the search, I disappears. It does not mean that you are not going to use the word I. You are going to use the word. Then it is utility. It is functional. Deep down you know basically that this is a puppet. It is dancing, it is singing, but the thread is somewhere else. We are like puppet. We are puppet. But to accept it is difficult for the ego. The whole life wants to survive, and it has a mechanism. It knows how to protect. It finds a way. See animals and birds, how they survive. A lion who kills any animal when gives birth to child would like to protect own child. Try to understand the very nature of consciousness. The very nature of the consciousness is that it wants to perpetuate. The moment it assumes that body that it is, it identifies with that. When the identification happens, the desire to protect oneself arises. And how you can protect yourself? Because you are so tiny. The violence takes place. Anger takes place. The whole tree of all sort of things is there. And the root seed is fear. And if you go more down, then there is identification with the body. I am the body. Until you discover and realize again that you are not the body, the problem is not over. Because when you realize that you are not the body, fear will remain. When you realize you are not the body, then what you are? You are limitless, having no form. A form can be destroyed, not the formless. How you can destroy the formless? Can you destroy this space? This space, now we have covered with this boundary, isn't it? The inside space and the outside space are not two. But because of the boundary, we say this is our space. Or even the boundary can think this I am. If the awareness comes to this space in between, it will think this I am. There is only space. There is no inside, there is no outside. You take this. Few days ago, there was no boundary. Few days after, there will be no boundary. It is all one space. But we say that it is fine. Same is the case. This gives the boundary. Body gives the boundary. Otherwise, there is only space. If you like to call it space. This consciousness is subtler than the space. Even this space exists in consciousness, not that consciousness exists in space. The space you perceive, the space you know, all is existing in consciousness. That is even the subtler than the subtlest. And you are that. But you don't know. What you know is your name. I am Manmohan. I am a bank servant. I am a husband. I am an Indian. I am a German. This identity of yours is not a truth. It is functional. This identity is needed for recognition. Your husband comes and recognizes you that, yeah, you are the wife, or you are the girlfriend. That is needed. But actually, you are not the wife. You are not woman. Women and men and doctor and German and Indian and this and that and this and that all belongs to the body, not to consciousness. What you are is consciousness. What you think is this. So try to understand your true identity first. Go again and again deep into it. But to understand, here the journey is not stopped. Journey will stop when you realize this. Experientially. When you really understand, then you really understand. Otherwise, it remains in the head in some area. When you like to talk, you can talk and you can say, no, I am consciousness. But this is not your experience. This is not your realization. But to have realization, you must have the proper knowledge also first, who you are. When you go to a master, he tells you that you are not the body. Do you remember in the last days in the commune, Osho used to come and sit, and there was gibberish for a few minutes, and then people used to fall down backside, and then Osho started giving suggestion, come slowly, sit slowly, walk like a Buddha, you are not the mind, you are not the body. Isn't it? He is not joking. Buddha means knowing this, that you are not the mind, you are not the body, you are apart from it. He used to say, I am not someone. Day before yesterday, a first day I played that. About Mala he was speaking. That there is a picture in the Mala of somebody anonymous. Eh? Better to say nobody. A vast space. That is the experience. When you go deep within you, you see not at yourself as someone, but as no one. There you become nobody. And this is the utter blessing. Knowing that there is nobody. If there is nobody, all desire disappears, emotion disappears, thought disappears. There is no one to claim them. Because the claimer disappears, that is why the whole force disappears, whole military, whole gang disappears. Consciousness has no form. Only a form has a name. You have a name because you think you are this form. To recognize a form, a name is needed. Name is a must. But name is not the real thing. Name is of the form, but behind the form, who is that? That is the formless. That is the true identity of me. Ten minutes more, then Kundalini will be late. Okay. What I have spoken just now, ask something in this regard. Yes.
Consciousness, how it forgets its trueness?
Yes, this is good question. हो जाए? No, it is really good question.
How the consciousness forgets its trueness and falls unconscious
Yes.
and ignorance.
First to you, yeah. Keep it straight. See towards me and speak.
How the consciousness forgets its true nature.
Yeah,
And second, how this ignorance starts.
yes.
And knowing capacity and the other things, ignorance or forgetfulness,
Yeah.
how this starts.
Suppose consciousness is given to you which knows itself. Then what you will be doing and what I will be doing. No 40-day camp, not even 4-day. That is the very nature of consciousness, forgetfulness, because it has the potential of remembering itself. If you cannot forget yourself, how you can remember yourself? It is the very nature. And about nature you cannot question why it is. It is. like this. Consciousness has the nature to forget itself. So there is forgetfulness. But it can remember itself and see the joy when it remembers itself. When one becomes a Buddha, what a joy. Everybody comes and worships Bhagavan Das Bharti. When the remembering happens, this you have to earn. And after arduous journey, after long work, when there is a self-remembrance, can you compare it? If everything is given to you, then what is the need? Then what is the game? What is the Leela? Then what is this camp for? Eh? Now, Swami Swami Chaman Vane came from Holland, Norway. He is coming directly from Norway to attend this camp. Suppose conscious has the nature not to forget, then he will not come here. Isn't it? Things are like this. Deep you go, deep you will understand why it is like that. It is like that. One day you are asleep, other day you are awake. Suppose you are awake all the time, then you go crazy. Isn't it? Consciousness, the moment consciousness appears, duality appears. Listen carefully. Consciousness is the very base of duality. The moment it manifests, duality. You say, very beautiful. How you say very beautiful? What is beautiful? From where it comes beautiful? It comes from ugly. If there is no ugliness, where is the beautiful? You say, very good. This is very good. How you say this is very good? If there is no bad, where is good? See, when you are in deep sleep, you don't say, what a beautiful night. Do you say? Or you say, Swamiji is very good. Do you say that? Why? Because consciousness is at rest. समझ आ रही बोलना? अंग्रेजी समझ में आती है? थोड़ी थोड़ी ऐसे ही सीख जाएगा मुफ्त में. This time, for the first time, I am totally speaking in English, though it is not my language also, and I am totally illiterate person. Somehow I manage to express myself. Bhagwan Das ji is laughing. This much is the grace of my master that I am able to manage to express what sometime little chunky punky, otherwise my train goes. In the night, consciousness is at rest. When consciousness is rest, the duality is rest. There is no I, and the opposite God is also not there. Who is searching God? Who wants God? This I. This I wants to meet God. But in deep sleep, there is no I, there is no God. Very simple. Because consciousness is absent. Isn't it? समझ रहे स्वामी जी? हाँ. बैठे रहिए, खड़े हो जाएंगे तो फिर मेरे को भी करना पड़ेगा. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me have water first. When consciousness appears, it divides itself into two. One is I, the other is God. Now the I is searching the God. Sometime happens. What happens? You say, this I am wearing. And I see here and there and under the, and they are there. That is the case. You are searching what you are. The whole search is to find one's source. I is searching one source. In deep sleep, there is no I, there is no God. There is no one to say, I am enlightened. Ho jaye. This is the game of waking state. You know, in waking state, the problem starts, the confusion starts, the illusion starts. The very first illusion is I. It creates the whole game. When this I disappears, the whole illusion disappears. That is why again and again say, ho jaye. Ho jaye means there is nothing. It's just time pass, maybe 40 days. Ho jaye. It is a fun. A good fun. Fun in Goa. Actually speaking, if there is no I, there is no search. The moment I appears, all sort of problem appears, whether my job will remain or not. Now he is working in Star Movies. There is a channel, Star Movies. He is working. Swami Dhyan Dev. Please show. Swami, हाथ उठा रहे, हाथ उठा रहे. And she is sitting, Anupam, girlfriend of Dhyan Dev. She is also working in some big magazine, and she is a journalist. Both have come to attend this 40 days camp. But they are worried what will happen to their job when they go back, whether they kick them out or will welcome them, okay, you continue. That is problem. This problem comes to the I. And he is sitting, मुंह खोल के बैठा है, Arupam. His problem also. They love to come to my camp. They cannot resist it. And here sitting Raskan. He is also in a good job. क्या नाम है भूल जाता हूँ. Uns and Young. Getting good salary. All the people getting good salary. When they came here, एकदम कुटे पिटे. अभी भी असर है. Still there is a effect is there. What will happen? But slowly they are forgetting. And I know within 10 days they will forget everything. They will have so much strength that let us see. जो होगा देखा जाएगा. Does not matter. They will have the whole courage. But I am saying from where this problem comes. This comes from I. I gets attached to things. to job, to girlfriend, to boyfriend. Oh, my girlfriend talking to other boy. And if the boyfriend is looking at some other girl, why you are looking at her? This kind of problems attached to I all the time. And actually there is no I. And until you experience, you are going to suffer. Now, whenever you had problem in the past, you had problem in the past of this job also. When you come to me, I take no serious action. I take it very lightly. Why I take it very lightly? You think because I am not involved, isn't it? I am more involved than you are, actually speaking. Though you are working there, but I am involved also. But that cannot be seen. But I know something higher, something greater. And I have now total trust. And I cannot distract. If I try, I cannot. Even if I try, I can't. Up to now, he has taken care of you. Who has taken care of you? You have taken care of yourself, or he has taken care. You survived up to now. You are going to survive for sure. But I has no faith. I cannot believe this. I is trembling my job. Shobha is sitting my daughter. I and my. When there is I, there is my. I ki my. In deep sleep, I disappears. That is why whole search disappears. Do you do any kundalini or dynamic in deep sleep? Why you search God? Why you meet Osho in deep sleep? No, nothing is there. The moment you wake up, this starts. Because then consciousness is in function. When consciousness is in function, you cannot be at rest. It cannot spare you. Do you think I am doing very significant thing conducting this 40-day camp? No, it is the play of consciousness. It does not allow me to sit in Pune and come to Goa and suffer the whole thing. Getting me? When consciousness is there, you are provoked to do something or other. You cannot be at rest. It does not allow. It wants some activity. Future plans and this and that. Do like this, do like that, prove to the world, I'm so and so. All this is the play of the consciousness. Just watch. Just watch. And challenge my statement if you can. It is not so. You have to go on creating new music. This is the play of consciousness. Doing becomes a great urge. One has to do something. Without doing, you cannot be. That is why the whole doing here is to be. All the music you are listening, all the activity you are doing, just to be. Just to be means what? Doing nothing. Not even thinking, not even meditating. Because meditation is also a certain doing. This should also go. Then the real meditation is there. Real meditation means just being. In being, you have to do nothing, my dear. Every activity is silenced. Not that you have dropped automatically. You just are. When you just are, and if this moment is stabilized, this is called enlightenment. Then in your activity, it remains there all the time inside as a center. On the periphery, there is activity, but at the center, there is totally stillness. Here, you cannot see how much active I am. You are 50 people here. I am doing the work of 50 people alone. You are doing your part. I am doing everybody's part. But at the center, no action, no worry, no problem. Just to be. Watching the nature of consciousness, going through bit by bit, you will understand, you will realize that when it is in action, it does not allow you to sit silently. Then one has to learn how to be silent and keep on all the activity. Action by inaction. Without doing anything, everything is done. Deep down, there is an understanding, there is no doer. And everything just happens. Do you think I am doing something? Because I am not doing something, that is why I can do 50 people's work, even 5,000 people. Does not matter, because I am not doing anything. If I have the thought that I am doing, then I will be tired. I will be bored. Because there is no doer. That is why there is no boredom. There is no tension. You become tense because you are doer. If there is no doer, there is no tension. In deep sleep, come to the point again. You turn inward. And the happiest is the moment when you understand the whole game like this, and you are at rest and laughing, and then finding your own word of हो जाए. Basically, the schedule will be upset. The whole schedule will be upset. Okay, let us have little more talk. Now, yes, Chaitanya, you wanted to ask something?
When you're speaking of consciousness, when you become aware. Two questions. Consciousness, essence, source, existence.
Are all those interwoven words same?
Yeah, they are one.
Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
they are one.
Yeah.
Number two, when consciousness becomes manifest, then it becomes more of a doer. If it's not manifest, then it's formless, yes?
Yeah.
And if formless, then it's no source, nothingness. So until consciousness reaches duality, then it is formless, yes? Or no?
Your question is not clear as I have understood. When it is manifested, it has the dual nature.
Dual nature, yes.
In its non-manifestation, you cannot say anything. Because to have duality, there should be identification with the form. Even when you are totally silent and you have dropped into the source, you have transcended duality. But again, when you function, the duality is going to be there. Then you have understood that if you asking for goodness, the opposite will follow. In manifestation, it is always dual. It has its own opposites. Day with night, beautiful with ugliness, good with bad. When you go into the source, into the unmanifest, all duality disappears. Even the duality you experience just now, it is not the duality, multiplicity. When the energy comes to the third eye, you have heard about Kundalini and energy and chakra. When that spiritual energy comes to the third eye, then you experience oneness. Otherwise, the duality remains. The truth is experienced through third eye. That is the center of truth. This is a different dimension. But I have answered your both questions. Okay. Something else?
It is said that emotional natural people are more fit to be in a devotional attitude. Is it what? Swamiji, it is said that more emotional natural people are suited to be a devotional, go to the devotional line. How far it is?
Pardon?
More emotional nature of people,
More emotional
type of people,
Yeah,
are fit to be devotional.
Yeah, see, we are all devotional here. Emotional and devotional.
Easiest way for enlightenment or whatever it is.
If you are not emotional, you cannot be spiritual. You cannot be spiritual.
Thank you.
Yes. Emotional becomes devotional. Yeah. And you see in the night what happens. You see yourself, you see everybody. Emotions are not bad. We disagree and condemn everything. What is bad when there are emotions? When you are sad, what is bad? When you are angry, what is bad? But you don't like anger, you want to be happy and not sad. And this kind of thing creates the problem. If you accept the anger, nothing is wrong. You have not created anger. It is there. You can not create anything. But we taught to reject something and accept something. That has created the problem. Again, you have to learn to accept your true nature. Not only your true nature, the nature of yours. Without accepting it, you cannot go. You cannot transcend it. It will not help you to transcend. The moment you accept what you have, really, it will be transcended. You understand? Can you accept the anger? Very difficult. You be angry on someone and soon you will say, I am sorry. Now, generally, I don't become angry. Generally. Yeah. Roughly. But when I become angry, I never repent. Then I never repent. When I am angry, angry. If I something said to you, then I said to you, that's all finished. There is no opposite. No opposite. And when I become angry, I am really furious. You cannot stay before me. Even when I am not angry, people are afraid of me. हो जाए. I am surprised sometimes. Many people are afraid of me. I could not imagine why they are afraid of me. Because I am such an innocent guy. Deep within me, I am very soft, tender, like a child. And people are afraid of me. Why they are afraid of me? I could not understand. I asked them, look, whether I look like a lion or something. But people are afraid. See, just come. Ask Gyandev, even Manmohan. They're afraid of me. For nothing. But when I'm really angry, then what happens? I was a little angry. Something happened here. I was little angry. And till then, Gyandev is in his heart. I was not angry at him, but I was just angry. I was not angry at him. I was just angry. And he fell sick. He has a fever. So beware of me. Don't invite my anger. But my anger is not anger. It appears anger. It is difficult to understand. A person, a man, how to say? I am very hesitant to say. Okay, I will find the way. A Jnani's anger, the anger of a Buddha, is never harmful. It never does any wrong to anybody. It can't. Howsoever furious it is. It is going to do some good. And your anger cannot do anything good at all. It is going to do something bad. It is like this. You have seen a rope. रस्सी रोप कहते हैं ना. ज्ञानी ego, or called it mind, is like a burnt rope. Rope is there. Rope is just rope. Have you seen rope? But it is totally burnt. It has no energy, no power. So it cannot harm. It cannot harm at all. On the contrary, it does all the surgery work, psychological surgery. It clears up all the shit from there, unwanted. So you will be lucky if sometime you will have the chance of this kind of.